Good morning. Whew, I was not planning on going live this morning to do day 2 of Heal Baby. I was not planning on this, but can I just tell y'all? The devil is funny, okay? The devil is funny. Since the time I opened my eyes this morning, it's just been shit after shit after shit. I'm like, you know what? This message that I had this morning must really go and free somebody. Okay? It is really going to free somebody. Y'all, let me put some little balls on. It's really going to free somebody. And I'm already not feeling my best. Y'all don't know, and I wasn't going to share this with y'all, but I think I need y'all to pray for me and stand in the gap. But I've been doing a water fast just for Heal Baby because I just wanted God to be able to talk to me and to get to me without any clutter. So y'all stand in the gap for me. This morning, I want to talk to you about healing your heart. We're going to be using an essential oil, one of my favorites. For those of you who don't know, we have a whole Women of the Bible collection, which I love them so much. I feel like they have helped me heal in so many ways. But I have two favorites. They're both included in this week's journey. But this is one of them, Eve's Daughter. With Eve's Daughter, yesterday we applied clear to our wrist, right? But today with Eve's Daughter, I want you to put a few drops, rub it on the soles of your feet, and I want you to also rub it on your wrist. Eve's Daughter. The bottle says forgive and understand. The reason why I chose Eve's Daughter for Heal Your Heart is because the basis of all of your heartache is a lack of forgiveness or understanding. All of it. And what's underneath all of that is a lack of self-love. It's true. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I wanted to say to you guys in regards to healing your heart, because our hearts have been broken for many different reasons. It's not just about love. My heart was broken when my parents passed away. My heart was broken when Grace's dad passed away. It's not just about, my heart was also broken when I went through a divorce, right? But your heart can also be broken my mom's heart, her heart was broken when she was laid off from a job that she loved, and she was laid off and she was never the same after that. Her heart was broken. So our hearts get broken for many different reasons. And at first I wanted to talk about grief. And that was the whole angle of this. I was going to talk to you about your grief, because even heartache that's not caused by death, it's still grief. And when I went into meditation and asked for God's guidance for today, it would be impossible for me to go through all of the different reasons why all of our hearts are broken. But God revealed to me the base point of it all. And it all comes back to a love of yourself. When I asked God to give me an affirmation for the day, the affirmation was, or is, I love me no matter what. I love me no matter what. I want you to embody that. I love me no matter what. Because any situation that happens, so let's say, you lose a child, you lose a spouse, you go through a divorce, you lose a job, any loss you feel. The reason why we grieve them is because it's coming from an empty place inside of us where now we're feeling a loss of love, we're feeling a loss of validation of who we are, a loss of our identity, which we talked about yesterday. And we lack a understanding that all things, all people, and all things work together for our good. I don't talk about this a lot, but I am feeling nudged to talk about it, and it might be for my own healing. But I don't talk about this a lot. Grace's dad passed away when she was a baby. Most people don't know this. He was the first love of my life. And when we reconnected after many years apart, it felt like destiny. I was so happy and I was so grateful. And I was just like, wow, God had a plan all along. And we were always supposed to be together. And then we had Grace. And then he was gone. And I could have, everyone was devastated. And I could have been devastated. I think that his family expected me to be more devastated than I was, to be honest. But I was in a healed place where I loved me no matter what. And because of that, because I had reached a place in my life, in my understanding of life, where I understood that we all have a purpose here. That we don't own each other here on this earth. We don't own each other. We all have a purpose. And for me, in his passing, and I think why Grace is the way that she is, she's such an amazing kid with just full of love and life, is because I didn't make my daughter out to be a victim. Instead, for me, it was always, instead of grieving him, instead of crying over him not being here and all of that, for me, I was so grateful. I was so grateful. I felt like the universe conspired, and it did, to to bring us together so that, like, one of the last things he does on this earth is to give the earth the gift that is grace. What? How freaking amazing is that? How amazing is that? And so I was so grateful. And I was grateful to him and thankful, So I didn't grieve the way people thought that I should grieve. To me, he gave me the best gift ever. And I didn't make my daughter a victim of, oh, her dad's gone and all of, because I had reached up my own understanding. I want you to understand that all people and all things that happen in your life serve a purpose. When I went through my divorce, I stayed in a stuck place for far longer than I should have. And then I got out of it by counting the blessings of it, by realizing the lessons in it. And that's really the point of it all. God does not want you to hurt. God does not want you to struggle, to be in pain. He wants you to be able to see that all things are working together for your greater good. All things. And especially in grief. So many things. Do y'all know every daggone foundation, every daggone organization formed for people? We talk about MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. We talk about all of the illness ones, right? All of them. All of those things were founded by people who lost someone to that disease, that cause. All of them. And that was really their gift to the world. That was their whole reason for being here. But if you sit in the grief of losing someone without looking to see what their gift was to the earth, their purpose on even coming here, then you do them no honor. Okay? So, and then you sit in that grief, and whether that's from losing someone to death, or losing someone because a relationship didn't work out, or losing your job, you sit in the anguish of it all and the hurt of it all, really, because you need to say the affirmation, I love me no matter what. I love me no matter what. If you get into that space, when the heartaches happen, when the disappointments happen in life, you'll never feel like, oh, my life is over. Because that's where heartache comes from, right? A feeling like, oh, now my life is over. Because, or my dream is over. Oh, I can't have what I thought I would always have because this person did this or this thing happened. But if you're in a space where I love myself no matter what, I love me no matter what, it's hard to feel those kind of ways. It's hard to feel like your life is over because something didn't work out over here. No, that happened, but I still love me no matter what. And I'm still going to have an amazing and fulfilling life. I am still going to grow and learn all of my lessons. I'm still going to be able to give myself the joy and the happiness that I deserve to have while I'm here on this planet. It all starts with self-love. I love me no matter what. No matter what. And I don't think that many people really take grasp of that concept of really loving yourself. And so I want your assignment today. Got two. Again, yesterday was the burning bowl. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Did y'all enjoy the burning bowl ceremony? I know some of you sent me pictures of your bowls burning. Okay, so your assignment, and I want y'all to know, I do this. I do this and I'm getting better at it. And Grace does this. Grace is a pro at what I'm about to teach y'all to do. She's a pro. It's like people laugh, like she'll do it in front of anybody. She doesn't care. Whenever Grace sees herself in the mirror, Grace says hi to herself. Grace is her own best friend. She really is. So your assignment today is to do mirror work. And I really want you to do this until you don't have to make yourself do it anymore. Mirror work. You're going to get in front of the mirror and you're going to look at yourself. Some of you may need to forgive yourself. So you can start off. Hi, Stephanie. I forgive you. I forgive you for keeping yourself in grief. I forgive you for blaming yourself for things that were out of your control. What do you need to forgive yourself for? Start there. And then, I love you. I think you're amazing. You're so beautiful. You're going to have an amazing life, and I'm going to see to it. Start talking to yourself. I want you to do mirror work every single day. I love you no matter what. Every single day. Every single day. Because I tell you this, if you can get to a place where you truly love yourself, oh my goodness, my job would be over. My job would be over. I could go on vacation. I could go live on the beach somewhere because I wouldn't have to motivate you to do anything. If I could get you to a place where you really love yourself, I wouldn't have to. There would be no need to heal, baby. There would be. You would see all the relationships in your life as a lesson. See, people get heartbroken by relationships that don't work out, but the truth of the matter is that relationship did work out. It worked out exactly how it was supposed to work out for you to get the lesson that you needed to get from it, to bring you closer to what you really wanted in life. Some people sometimes, and now we're getting into dating, and I say I'm not going to even go there with the dating thing, but we could bring it up because I just got a funny vision in my head of, I don't know why this is gonna, somebody needs to hear this. Some of you know exactly what you want in a relationship until you get presented with something else. Let's say you're in a restaurant and you order a burger, right? And you order a burger. You can't wait to get your lips around a burger. You want a burger. And they bring you a tuna melt. So when you don't love yourself, you'll accept whatever they give you, not what you want. And I've seen that. I had a friend do that in a restaurant, ordered something, they brought something out, and she said, no, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll eat this. Whoo! Ah, wow. Now I know why that came up. Because I need to call her ass. And I didn't know that she was dealing with self-love issues. I just thought she was just being polite. No. So, but that's what we do in relationships too. We know what we want. We want a cheeseburger, baby. Double up the bacon. We want the works. But then somebody come with a tuna melt and we like, well, I guess that'll do. We'll do. And then when we don't like the tuna melt, then we feel heartbroken. Oh, that was. Then we feel heartbroken because we didn't like the tuna melt. No, ma'am. No, that's what we do. So we're gonna work on our self-love, because self-love will make you say, hold up, baby. No. I ain't want a tuna milk. I know what I want. I want the $1 million burger, baby. That's what I want. You take that tuna milk somewhere else. All right. So we're going to start off. I love me no matter what. 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 We're going to start there. That means you're going to love you if he don't call. That means you're going to love you if she cheat. You're going to love you if grandma pass away. You're going to love you if the job say you got to pack your shit and be out of here by 5 o'clock. I love me no matter what. I love me no matter what. Getting in the mirror, I want you to talk to yourself. Your second assignment for the day, and I want you to do this seriously. If you got a little mirror, fine. But really, if you could sit in front of your mirror, just sit down. Sit down in front of your mirror and face yourself. I love me no matter what. And just talk to yourself. Tell yourself some beautiful things. Tell yourself the shit you've been waiting to hear from somebody else. Tell yourself that. Sit in the mirror and tell yourself that. I want to tell y'all, the first time I ever did mirror work, I hyperventilated crying. I was crying for like 4 hours. I'm not even playing. It was the most moving thing. And I really got into it. And what I saw, instead of seeing a reflection of myself as I am, I saw little Stephanie. I saw that inner child inside of me who had been neglected for so many years by me, nobody else. By me. And so I forgave myself for a lot of stuff. And then I started filling myself up with all the words of affirmation that I had been waiting to hear from somebody else. I'm telling you, it's probably one of the most powerful things I've ever done. Your second assignment, your journal assignment, is I want you to write a love letter to yourself. A love letter to yourself. I'm going to do it too. I haven't written a letter to myself in a while, so I'm going to do it too. But yeah, I want you to write a love letter to yourself. Remember to apply your Eve's daughter on the soles of your feet and your wrists today. Take a whiff of it whenever you need to. You can also put it in your diffuser. Forgiveness, understanding, it all comes from an ability to love yourself. When you love yourself, you forgive and understand. You're able to show people compassion. You understand the gift that is you. And when you can understand the gift that is you, you understand the gift that is other people, even when things don't go your way. Look at the gift that they gave you, your gift, your gift. And when you accept that, you can accept that they too are a gift and the situation is a gift and that all things work together for your good. Every relationship in your life is moving you towards your higher good. But it will all feel like a bunch of shit and bullcrap if you don't love you first. If you're lacking and you're depending on all of those other relationships to fill you up, to validate you, to approve your worth, all of that, if you're waiting, if you're going to other people and other circumstances to approve you, they will never be enough. None of them. The best man in the world could walk into your life today with nothing but the best intentions in the world, and you'll mess it all up. Ask me how I know. I love you. Heal, baby.